standing 6'8", number 0, starting at 7 feet 4 inches, number 14, Zabidi. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Grizzlies. At guard, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'3", number 12, Jack Moore.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trailblazers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies right here at FedEx Forum. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. Looking now at some numbers for Jaren Jackson.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Here's the starting group for Portland. Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Kamare in at the small forward position. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson, and it's Wells in at small forward. Stan, we got a lot of great athletes on the floor tonight. How do you think it'll play out?
Well, both teams want to run, so in that case, a lot of it comes to which team wants. To run back on defense. You can't just outrun people one way. There's going to have to be a lot of intelligence and patience out on the floor tonight.
Now here's Bane from the arc. Wells, that's good.
What a passer Bane has become.
Henderson scanning the floor. Over to the wing. Here's Ayton. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Portland shooting their first free throw of the night.
Shooting for Portland, DeAndre Ayton at the line for 1.
One shot.
The third pick in 2023, Henderson anointed as a franchise piece, but he took his lumps in year 1, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy has the athleticism and the skill, but there's so much to learn in terms of decision-making. This guy's going to be a very good player.
Now here's Sharp. Back to Ayton. No good with a layup. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach for a minute. How they'll go about defending DeAndre Ayton came up, and coach told me once Ayton gets deep, it's too late. We need to find him early and not let him set up down low. Push him out to the line. That's a lot to be pushing around with Ayton being as big as they come, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
Jackson with a screen on Henderson. Morant finds Jackson. That one's good for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Henderson. In the game against Houston, very impressive. And Ayton with the stuff.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Pass to Wells. Here's Jackson. To the inside. And one thing that Morant has always been elite at, finding a seam in a defense and getting to the rim, Greg.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to a shooter.
That one's off. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Here's Kamare. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And when you talk about this Portland team, Stan, they're young and talented. They have some nice pieces going forward.
Yeah, and Brian, it starts with Scoot Henderson and Anthony Simons in that backcourt, but Shaedon Sharpe, when healthy, they've got some good pieces to build around.
The first one falls. Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies, Stan.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Stan, with the trade of Damian Lillard in 2023, Portland was headed in a new direction.
Yeah, Brian, they really decided to go young, added a top 3 pick in Scoot Henderson. They've been piling up young talent in the Rose City, and now it's all about development. Those players have got to get better. They've got to get good habits. They've just got to continue to grow.
Now here's Henderson. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Oh, got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kamare. Portland, no good that time either. Grizzlies trail by 3. Pass to Morant. Here's Edey. Outside Bane. 3-pointer. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, Bane is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
And when it comes to getting high percentage looks, here are the big men who know how to get it done. Second, DeAndre Ayton.
He just looks in control and confident on the offensive end, not rushing anything, and as a result, he's shooting a high percentage from the field.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. That one goes. Count it.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. The fader. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
Jackson doesn't need much time to get off his shot. Quick release.
Knocks down the triple.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Bane. 14 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
Here's Big Daddy. Pass to Ayton. Now Henderson. Here's Big Daddy. He's got 5. Three-pointer sharp. The rebound by Edey. And so it's Bane who brings up the ball for Memphis. It's a three-point game. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And Stan, for those teams struggling out of the gate, how do these coaches approach it right now?
Well, look, I think what's important, Brian, when you're talking to your team is they need to understand what it takes to win, why we win, and why we lose. And you've got to play to those expectations, all right, and those demands. It's not at early in the year as much the results. It's about what you're doing on the court, well or poorly. Well, Morant is so athletic, and he finds himself at the free throw line a lot.
Memphis making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And Morant drops them both. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Kamare. He's averaging about 6 points per game. The shot by Big Daddy, no good.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 5 now.
Well, keeping his composure against defensive pressure inside. Nice work there by Morant.
And that one drops for him.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
Well, the defense is going to give Morant that shot. They're trying as hard as they can to defend the rim. That opens up the mid-range jumper.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here's Henderson. There's a screen. To the middle. Here's Ayton. It's deflected. Now here's Aldama. Defense right on it. Pass to Jackson. Morant with it. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Morant's got his third basket on the night right there. Blazers trail by 3. And here's Ayton. He's got 5. Up top, Henderson. Hounded by Morant. 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
Yeah, a ripped physical guard. Henderson's competitive nature and drive to keep improving is really impressive.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the 2 areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making. Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
Got a piece of it. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that." And to me, winning was the most important thing.
Yep, and they did a lot of winning, Allie.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Clark outside. Left side Bane. Pass to Clark. Now here's Morant. Fires for 3. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Ayton with a screen. Beyond the arc. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Bane surveying the D. Morant. Portland with a rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Inside. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, always amazing to watch a man Ayton's size fly up there like that.
Pass to Edey. Outside Bane. Now Aldama. Clark finds Bane. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Morant against Henderson. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 14 points.
Well, this is one of those nights where Morant just decided to take over.
Pass to Big Daddy. Back to Henderson. Ayton, a screen on Bane. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. And here's Aldama. Outside Morant. Clark with the screen. Morant, the pass to Clark. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
I like where he took that shot. The D was just too strong.
Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Bane.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
There's a screen. Puts up a 3. And they recover it. Aldama, the pass to Morant. To the paint. Pass to Big Daddy. Moran against Henderson. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, look, you're going to get bumps and bruises playing in this league. Henderson with a great finish through the contact.
Outside Bain. Back to Moran. 44 seconds left in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Access there denied by DeAndre Ayton.
Yep, that one goes.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Outside Morant. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Let's go with a 3. The shot no good. And at the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Portland ahead, leading by just 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Here's Simons. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Graham.
You know, really by no fault of their own, BA. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Denny Avdia out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Anthony Simons. Now here's Kennard. Pass to Jackson. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest one day. That free throw misses. And how about Jaren Jackson Jr., another second-generation player that we have here in the NBA?
Yeah, Brian, and his dad was a winner at every level. He was a high school champion, had the #1 team in college, and, of course, was part of a championship team with the Spurs.
Good on the second one. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, BA. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Kennard outside. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Now here's Simons. He's guarded closely. Good work there as it goes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked. You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
Here's Pippen. No points yet. He drops it from range.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Abdia. Simons with it. He has 6. The crossover. The rebound by Jackson. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Pippen. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Wells. The 3 is up. Misses another. Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Trailblazers lead by 7. Here's Williams. There's the triple. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Up top, Aldama. Guarded by Sharp. Here's Pippen. Here he goes. Tipped. Now Simons. From 8 feet away. 2 points. That one goes. Simons got 8 points in the quarter.
And Simons shows off that soft touch inside.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Here's Wells. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Wells has got 6.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
To the wing on the left. 13 feet out. The rebound by Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 6. Down low. Avdia with a steal. Pass to Sharp. Here's Wells. He has 6. Now Clark. Jackson left side. Aldama outside. Here's Pippen. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Sharp, guarded by Aldama. Simons outside. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 10.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Jackson with a screen on Simons. Here's Pippen. Basket counts.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pass to Simons. Goes up on the wing. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 4 rebounds now. Clark outside. Here's Pippen. He's covered by Simons. Jackson with it. Over Avdia. No good off the back of the rim. To the inside. Williams in the post. Clark covers. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Pippen. Portland making a switch here. Grizzlies trail by 6. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Let's take a look at the best defenses in the league over the last 10 games. Second, the Trailblazers.
Well, their defense over the last 10 games has been exceptional. They're really getting after it and communicating well on that end of the floor.
Here's Jackson. 5 points in the game. From deep, Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant. Bain's got 6 points.
You can't play lax defense on Bain because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Fades away, and he gets it to go. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Pass to Jackson. Over Avdia. Jackson can't get it to go.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking. 2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Ayton, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. Pass to Kamari. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick. Bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
First free throw is good. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Greg.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bain, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Stan, he was a 5-time All-Star. Chauncey Billups, just 1 year as an assistant before becoming a head coach.
Yeah, but Brian, Chauncey Billups was a guy that even when he was a player and then as a broadcaster, always thought like a head coach.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, John Morant is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. And the basket is good.
And just slippery with the ball in his hands. Henderson will dissect you off the dribble.
Here's Morant. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Morant's got 16 points. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. That'll put the finishing touches on a 5-game road trip. Inside, just 5 on the clock. Grizzlies with the rebound. Aldama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Morant against Henderson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Scoot Henderson.
Some guards are absolutely fearless working inside, and Morant very high on that list.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. The free throw drops for Morant.
The boundless athleticism Morant has is really special. He's someone that is always in attack mode.
Huff's checked in for Memphis. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Portland leading by 6. To the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Bain. Pass to Wells. Now Morant. Here's the pick from outside the arc. That shot is off. Miss number 6 of the day out of 12 attempts. Now Henderson, guarded by Bain. Here's Kamari. Here's Big Daddy. 5 points in the game. Henderson for 3. And it's Bain with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Pass to Huff. Kicks it out to Bain. Now here's Morant. And again, Memphis no good. To the inside. Here's Sharp. Shoots over Morant. And Sharp the bucket on the assist by Henderson. Sharp's got his first points of the night.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Aldama, the pass to Bain. Hits the trifecta. Bain's got 9.
Well, that's his third three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
All your Chiefs fans, here they come. Your Grizzlies.
Some changes here for the Grizzlies. Edey comes in for Huff, and it's Jackson in for Aldama. Portland leading by 5. Outside Sharp. Pass to Big Daddy. Now here's Sharp. He picked up 15 in their last win against the Rockets in Houston. Clock at 6. Henderson against Morant. Henderson misses.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Morant finds Jackson. Outside Bain. Pass to Wells. Fires the 3. Big Daddy grabs the board.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
Here's Kamari. Here's Sharp. And he throws it down with one hand.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
Jackson outside. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Second, DeAndre Ayton.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
And here's Henderson. He has 7. And stolen by Morant. And they're on the break. Pass to Bain. From downtown. It's hauled in by Henderson. It's stolen. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Buries it from 3. Henderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Jackson outside. Here's Edey. Right now averaging 6 a game. Pass to Bain. 6 on the shot clock. Wells. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Portland leading by 8. Big Daddy. The pass to Henderson. Here's Big Daddy. Here's Ayton over Bain. And he makes it. Ayton's got 11 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Edey. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And so it's Portland, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they didn't get the email I sent. Season has started, fellas. They look surprised they're getting whoopings. High hopes does not win games. They got to wake up, get it together. Good news, still time.
Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Trailblazers.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Well, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The shot by Big Daddy, no good. Grizzlies trail by 8. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. Wells, the pass to Bain. Jackson outside. Here's Wells. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Morant. Over Henderson. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Morant's got 19 points.
Yeah, stepping in from the arc, Morant comfortable from there.
Well, if you went into the lab and created the perfect wing, it might be Desmond Bain, coach.
Well, Brian, this guy's so strong. He can guard bigger guys, and his three-point numbers are crazy. Desmond Bain, well over a 40% three-point shooter for his career.
Here's Wells. Morant looking around. Jackson, right side. Back to Morant. From deep. Portland with a rebound. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Big Daddy, the pass to Henderson. Here's Ayton. Oh, he trains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
showing why he was selected first overall in the 2018 draft. Ayton looking absolutely dominant right now.
Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Outside Sharp. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. That's good from Ayton.
Well, Ayton is a very skilled player, and he has the physical tools. You just want to see him put it all together consistently.
And he can't hit the second. Grizzlies trail by 6. Wells, the pass to Moran. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, when I was coaching, this guy was a nightmare. It was hard to game plan for him. His quickness causes major issues.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Moran. Good on both. Portland leading by 4. Out to the right wing. To the paint. Here's Sharp. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Sharp's got 6.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Bain finds Moran. Kicks it out to Bain. Jackson with a screen on Sharp. From deep, Bain. Portland with a rebound. Ayton's got 9 rebounds now. Sharp with it. He has 6. Pass to Big Daddy. 5 to shoot. Here's Kamari. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance. And it's a 9-point Portland lead.
Well, the defense has got to play him a lot tighter there. He's just too good of a three-point shooter.
Outside Bain. And here's Moran. Takes a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Henderson misses. The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Wells, the pass to Jackson. Here's Kamari. He's got 5. Down low. And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Ayton. Ayton's got 3 assists now in this one. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Yeah, he's looking pretty much unstoppable. Morant making the defense regret that physicality.
Boy, he's been getting to the line. He's made 6 of 8.
Second team foul.
1 shot.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Josh Moran. Shooting 1.
Portland leading by 8. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
You see yourself on the ground, and you serve the best move. Let's go.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 5, Memphis.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Pass to Kamari. Moran against Henderson. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Bain. Now here's Jackson. Back to Bain. Shot clock at 6. He shoots. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 11. Pass to Kamari. They set a pick. Here's Sharp. The 3-ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. Edey's got 11 rebounds in the game. Bain, the pass to Morant. Back to Bain. From behind the arc. Big Daddy grabs a board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Bain with the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 8. They host the Pistons after this one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Morant. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And Morant drops them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Sharp finds Henderson. And that one's good. Henderson's got 14.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see a lot of nights like this.
Outside Morant. Here's Jackson. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in.
At the line for 1, Jackson Jr.
1 shot.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Well, you talk about a guy who could start for any team in the league. That's what Jaren Jackson is all about.
Avdia from outside gets the three to fall. 6 points for him.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Over to the left wing. Here's Jackson. Nice D from Avdia.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw is good. Grizzlies trail by 9. Aldama outside. Pass to Bane. Takes the three. He buries it from 3. Bane's got 12 points in the game.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Back to Avdia. Here's Kamari. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Morant. 26 points for him. Pass to Bane. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Up top, Aldama is covered by Ayton. And here's Jackson. From deep, Morant. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Here's Kamari. He's got 5. Avdia, good.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Aldama outside. Now Morant. He has 29 now. Morant. Oh, my goodness.
What a dunk. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Portland leading by 5. Pass to Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Morant. Puts one up from 19. And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton. And he gets rewarded for it.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And this is how dynamic Ayton can be on the offensive end. Keep getting him the ball, please.
One guy here this evening, Shaedon Sharpe. Incredibly talented, Stan.
Hey, Brian, you talk about a guy with potentially a very high ceiling. He's got all the physical tools you need. His skills are improving. He's still young and still putting it together.
Here's Kamari. He's got 5. Ayton with a screen. Sharp passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And that's just terrific body control by Ayton, setting a solid pick and then quickly getting himself open.
To the left side wing. Pass to Jackson. A minute 15 left in the third quarter. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
9 for 11 in the game at the line so far. Man, he's really making him pay. The free throw drops for Morant. Clark is checked in for Memphis. Pippen comes in for Desmond Bane. And Morant drops them both. 1:11 left in the third. Simons passes to Avdia. From outside, off the mark. Grizzlies trail by 7. Pass to Morant. Here's Pippen. Jackson with it. Defended by Avdia. Jackson gets the bucket. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
The kick out to Walker. Three-pointer, no good. And Memphis shooting a solid 47%. Soft touch off the glass. And now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And at 7 feet tall, Aldama can burn you inside. Even with the contact, he's tough to contain at times.
Simons outside. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Portland ahead. They're up by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court right now for Portland, we've got Anthony Simons, Matisse Thybulle out there with Avdia. Then it's Williams. Pass to Wells. Back to Bane. Clark with the screen. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Portland. Benny Avdia. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. And he's good on the second.
Just a great job of adding to their lead. Late in the game, every point matters.
Pass to Bane. Wide open. Bullseye!
And that That was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Williams on the wing. Simons outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Bain. Pass to Pippen. Back to Bain. Here's Wells. Outside Bain to take the lead. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Well, that brings his total to 5 makes from beyond the arc for the game. Feeling some confidence from Rain.
Portland trailing here. Simons outside. Pass to Klingon. And the layup falls.
And how about Klingon? Great players have the ability to score against great defense.
Here's Pippen. Outside Bain. Here's Pippen. Clark with the screen. Pippen, the pass to Wells. Off target from outside. And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
Some guts. Simons finishing with strength.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Timeout! Grizzlies! Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that last break, I was able to catch the message that the Grizzlies head coach was giving to his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Allie, thank you. Here's Clark. Banked it in off the glass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Simons passes to Avdia. Here's Klingon. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Pippen. Simons against Clark. Outside Bain. Here's Pippen. Aldama in the post. And Klingon pulls it down.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Klingon. Back to Williams. Here's Klingon, guarded by Bain. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Desmond Bain.
Yeah, getting really physical there inside. Now, Klingon knows this is just going to be part of the routine for him here in the league.
He's off on the first. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. And he sinks the second.
He missed the chance to put them up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Pippen to the paint. To the middle. Poke loose. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And it's Ja Morant in for Bain. Portland leading. Ayton, a screen on Morant. From deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Edey's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Pippen. There's a screen to take the lead. And another miss by Memphis. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. Going to the line for one.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Trailblazers, Henderson, shooting 1.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2. Ja Morant.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line.
They've definitely made free throws look easy here in the second half.
Henderson, the pass to Big Daddy to the right side. Pass to Kamari. Here's Big Daddy. Misses the 3.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Back to Morant. Oh, sweet move. Morant elevates at the rim.
Yeah, really nice finish there with contact. Morant with great body control.
Now here's Henderson. And there's a pick. 6 to shoot. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Pass to Edey. Outside Morant. Here's Pippen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Scoot Henderson.
Man, good whistle there.
At the line for 2. Pippen.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Bain, he's checked in for Memphis. And also a switch here for Portland. Sharp's checked in. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Portland leading by 3. Pass to Kamari. And a missed layup. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Morant. And he knocks down the 10-footer. Morant's got 40 points.
Morant not afraid to get in there and play big, showing his toughness in close.
Hayden with it. Over Edie. And that one hits the back iron.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Just too much. Jaren Jackson Jr., a physical big.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Back to Sharp. Pass to Big Daddy. The 3. Memphis with a rebound.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Edie. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, don't count on Jackson Jr. for big assist numbers, but he'll make smart passes.
Blazers trail by 3. Outside Sharp. Back to Henderson. Pass to Sharp. To win the run. And it's good on the layup.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. Outside Bain. 4-3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 6th assist of the night. And so Henderson will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 4-point game. Here's Kamari. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Morant. Deflected.
Oh, great timing on the block. Sharp using his athleticism to make an impact on D.
Jackson finds Bain. No good on the 3. Blazers trail by 4. Pass to Big Daddy. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Timeout, Grizzlies. Grizzlies making a change here. Pass to Wells. And here's Morant. Four on the clock. The teardrop. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Three-pointer Sharp. Drills it from deep. Sharp's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Morant. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Well, Morant's built to go and showing what he's made of here in the clutch.
Portland trailing here. Pass to Kamari. And here's Sharp. Driving inside. Got a hand on it. Bain against Sharp. Right side Morant. A minute 35 left to play in the fourth quarter. Portland has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Now here's Henderson. Tightly guarded. Count it. Henderson's got 9 points now in the second half.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Here's Henderson, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
What a big bucket for Henderson, sensing the moment.
That's good from Henderson.
That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the N1.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Gets the bucket and the foul! Henderson. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
The free throw drops for Morant. 56 seconds left in the final quarter. And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. side Sharp. Inside. For three. The shot off that time. And so it's Moran who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. The lead is 2.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
From 13, another bucket. Wow.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. 24 seconds left in the game.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the time.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
First clean look they have. I mean, they've got to take it.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
And so they foul intentionally. Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. At the line for 2.
On the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point game here.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
So Memphis wins it. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
and it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Ja Morant.
Everybody come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you.